This is what 30 million views pays out on a single video on YouTube. Stick around to find out exactly how much. What I made may surprise some viewers. Let me know at the beginning of the video in the comments below how much you think I actually made, and we'll see at the end of the video if you were right. In case you didn't know and you're new to this channel, I own several successful YouTube channels. This channel is brand new, but one of my first channels that I ever worked on, Babbletop, has over 700,000 subscribers. And I have videos that have generated millions of views. And the video that I'm gonna talk about is a video that's on my Babbletop channel, a channel dedicated to fast food and junk food. But we're gonna talk about my video that has the most views of my entire YouTube career. And it's a video that talks about Gordon Ramsay. Before we begin, I think it's important for you to know what it actually takes to make a Babbletop video. Over the last 2 years, I've noticed that a lot of people have mentioned in the comment section that they thought that Babbletop was a one-person show, a one-woman show, but that's not the case. We are a team. We have over 100 writers, over a dozen video editors. We got 3 channel managers. It takes a team to run Babbletop, and I appreciate every single one of them. This is what you need to make a successful YouTube video that generates as much money as possible. It all starts off with the subscribers. If you don't have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers on your channel and 4,000 watch time hours, your channel won't be monetizable. So you need to hit these targets so you could start generating revenues on YouTube. You're gonna have to make an amazing title and thumbnail. You want something that the viewer is gonna want to click. If they don't click your video, that's the first thing that starts this whole YouTube journey. If they don't click the video, they don't watch the video. And if they don't watch the video, there's no way you're gonna make any money. Sorry, that's just the way it works. Find a trending topic. I'm telling you right now, I've learned firsthand that yes, you can make content that's called a evergreen content. Content that will last a lifetime. But more often than not, if you make content based on a trend, you could generate millions of views in a short period of time. And this trending video could become, in the long run, an evergreen video that will make you money for years to come. Back on the trending topics, you're gonna have to write a script on the trending topics. Try and pepper in some key words that are relevant to this trending topic. This way, YouTube knows what your video is all about, and advertisers know to target their ads on your video. Now, voice actors are so important. You need to get the right voice actor that can bring life to your videos. We went through over a dozen voice actors. Some of these voice actors were great in their niche for like some corporate videos, but when it came to our Babbletop videos that required a little bit of spunk, a little bit of life, a bit of humor, it just didn't work for our viewers. So always make sure you get a quality voice actor that's gonna bring life to your videos, but that is relevant to your niche of content. Get the proper creatives and visuals to make your content. If you're not actually shooting original content with a camera, a phone, a GoPro, it doesn't matter what device you're shooting with, you can create content using the fair use principles, or you could use some stock images or video clips from various sources. On Babbletop, we tend to use the fair use principle when it comes to making videos, and we use story blocks. Unfortunately, story blocks, they never sponsored us before, but hopefully after today, they will. To bring it back to the actual team and staff, we have 3 members that QA all the videos. And if you're wondering what is QA, quality assurance. So before a video goes live, 3 members of our team giving feedback to the editors that are working on each specific video. If you decide to create YouTube content following the fair use principles, make sure you create content that's a parody, commentary, or newsworthy. But if you do decide to go this route, you better consult a lawyer. If you have the means, do it. I highly suggested you need a lawyer to make sure you're doing it correctly. Those fair use guidelines tend to change over the years and jurisdictions, and there are a lot of nuances when it comes to interpreting the law of fair use. Next, let's talk about niches. Why are we talking about niches? Because certain niches pay more money than others. You may be passionate about a certain subject, but it's important to know that your passion might not translate into money. Right off the top of my head, I know there are certain niches that pay better than others. For example, business, investing, finance, insurance, health. These are the top tier niches. They pay a lot of money. But when it comes to music and entertainment or vlog style content, sorry to say, they just don't pay as much. It's very important to know where your views are coming from. You want to get your views from the highest paying countries, which are the US, Canada, UK, Australia, Germany, so on and so forth. But there are some other geos that just don't pay as much. So when you see a video that has 1 million views, it doesn't necessarily translate into a lot of money. On the topic of fair use, you've probably seen those TikTok compilation videos on YouTube, where the people that are posting it don't own the rights to these videos. Sure, they get millions of views, but I could assure you, those videos aren't making any money. Don't waste your time. What you should do is make sure that you create content that is long formatted content. What do I mean by long formatted? It has to be a minimum of 8 minutes long. When you have a video that's a minimum of 8 minutes long, you could have a pre-roll, post-roll, and a mid-roll. Not only can you have a mid-roll, but you don't want to put so many mid-rolls that it ruins the user experience. Be mindful how many ads you put per video. For those of you that don't know, pre-roll means the ad that's at the beginning of the video, mid-roll is in the middle of the video, post-roll shows up at the end of your video. Let's get to the juicy stuff. CPM, cost per milli. This is how much advertisers are willing to pay per 1,000 views on your video. Just so we're clear, this is not how much money you're gonna make. This is how much money advertisers are gonna pay on your video per 1,000 views. What's really important is your RPM. That's how much you're gonna make. That's how much you're gonna make on YouTube, but you need to know where this revenue is coming from. This revenue is coming from YouTube premium memberships, super chats, and super stickers, and live streaming. You can get this money from those YouTube products. You want to make sure you maximize your RPM revenues. Total views are defined as all views, but they do not include YouTube short views for the time being. CPM is how much advertisers are willing to pay. RPM is how much you're gonna make. In order to maximize your RPM, you're gonna wanna make content that's accessible for everybody. Make sure it's family friendly. There's no need to curse. Make sure you create content certain times of the year that pay more money than others. For us at Babbletop, September, October, November, December, we make the most money possible on YouTube. But then when January 1st hits, it crashes down. It's devastating. Quite frankly, it's a little bit depressing. And in the month of July, our RPMs are not that great. But every niche might be slightly different. But overall, on YouTube, it's safe to say that the hottest months to make the most money is September, October, November, December. Trust me on that. Let me give you an example of a YouTuber that has amazing CPMs on one single video. Mark Tilbury. He has a video that has over 2 million views. And do you know what his CPMs are on this video? His CPMs are over $55 and his RPMs are over $32 for that video. I just want to give a big shout out to Shelby Church. She inspired me to make this video. She has a video titled, "This is how much YouTube paid me for my 1 million viewed video, not clickbait." But what can I say? I'm talking about a video that has 30 million views, and I'm sure you're excited to know how much money it made. But before we go there, listen to this. When she made this video, she mentioned that her highest CPM performing video ever was, drum roll, $17.91. Why is there no RPM information? Because when she made this video back then, YouTube didn't provide us creators any RPM stats. But it's pretty cool that she still showed us her CPMs that she made way back then. All right, the moment you've been waiting for. It's your last chance to put a comment below, trying to figure out and guess how much money I made off a video that's generated 30 million views. And the total is, let's start with the CPM. On average, this video has a CPM of $6.89. Not bad, but it could be better. And when it comes to the RPM, it has an RPM of 129. So what does that mean? This video has made me $39,000 since 2018. That's not bad. That's someone's salary. If at the CPM and RPM of Mark Tilbury's best performing video, I would have made over $1 million on this video. Now that is a slightly depressing thought. Luckily, I have a bunch of videos that have millions of views, so at the end of the day, I'm not doing too bad. I want to give a big shout out to all my Babbletop subscribers that just recently subscribed to this channel. It means a whole world to me because at the end of the day, I want to get monetized on this channel and I want to show you guys the behind the scenes action of Babbletop. For those of you that are new to this channel, I focus on wealth, health, and happiness. I'm happy you're here along for the ride. Please subscribe, give this video a like, because after all, I love you.